Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the vintage paper girl. Welcome to my studio, everyone. A big hearty welcome to all my brand new subscribers. I have quite a few of you. I don't know. Welcome. Anyway, lots of new people. So I'm super thrilled you're here with me. And if you're here just to check me out and you're not sure what you think, great. If you like what you see, please subscribe so you can be part of our fun group here. So anyway, and hugs and kisses and lots of love to all my beautiful crafty besties. So I hope you're all good. How is everybody? Is everybody good? I hope so. Okay, so today I have a couple things I want to share before we do our weekend crafting with the Vintage Paper Girl. This should be seen on Saturday, but you never know. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to share some things I completed. I'd give you some updates. Now, on our last project, we made these darling little envelopes with little cards that you can put on a page of your journal or just stick in a pocket, whatever you like. Well, these little envelopes, I ran out of. And so I thought I went and got some more, and I ordered a big old bulk order. So we're going to have them in the shop. You can buy 10 of them in a pack. And they are, just for those of you who might want to know the dimensions, they are going to be like 5 inches long, and they're going to be 3 3/4, not a little shy of 3 3/4 wide. So these are perfect to put on a journal page or to use in about 1 billion projects. So I use this size often. So now we have them in our shop, and they'll be in a bundle of 10. You can get 10 of them, and you don't have to have the 500, right? So this is what you get when you do these. So I wanted to share that with you right off the bat so you knew about that. And for those of you who are brand new, we have a shop, and I'm going to go ahead and plug it now because that's, you got to know where to shop, right? I always share different shops, different designers, everything, not just our own, but everybody else's too. So since I share everyone else, I think it's okay for me to share my own. So this is designjournalandsupply.etsy.com, and that is where you can get pretty much the majority of the supplies I use, like charms, all these little charms and things you can get in our shop, and bulb pins, and just all the basics that you might need to make the projects that I make. Now, one thing I did put in the shop is I put these beautiful, I think they're beautiful, little pen holders. And you get a lovely pen. You have a wonderful holder. Now, this is a larger one than what I'm selling in the shop. The ones in the shop are, I believe, 2.5 by 7. And I think this is a little bit bigger than that. This is my sample that I made. And this one is, oh, no, it's about right. Let me see. Yeah, this one's 3. So I made them a little bit slimmer. And I have 7 different ones in different colors, pink, green, blue. And they're all shabby, rose, gorgeous. They come with a little charm. So if you go to the shop, you will find all the pens will be listed, and there'll be a little number by it. So it'll be easy for you to find. But anyway, the thing about these is they are paper clips. So they clip on to your journal or your notebook, your calendar, whatever you have, they'll clip right onto your journal. So I'll show you. Let me grab my journal, or one of my mini journals. Goodness gracious. And you would just clip it onto your page. Let's see if I can find. Usually I put it in the back of the journal, or, how many times you lose your pen and you think, oh, I wish I had a place to put my pen. You just hook it right onto the page, and there you have it. It's not going anywhere. It is on the page. Some will come from this side, some will come from this side, so be sure you pay attention if you go to the shops. I have these for sale in our shop. I made them all different colors, so different papers. So go and have a look if you're interested. This is a great Christmas gift, you guys. So anyway, not going to be showing you how we make those. Those are just for sale in the shop. There won't be a video for that. So, yeah. That's just letting you know it's come into the shop, just like the envelopes are now into the shop. Then, I've been promising, you guys saw the videos from when I made these bags. These are the stuffed pouches made from pretty bags. And these are stuffed with ephemera that I have made in many, 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 many videos. I've done over 506 videos to be exact. This one would be 507. So I have videos for all this stuff, but I wanted to show you these pretty bags that I made and that I filled up with lots of ephemera, and they are going to be for sale. If you are interested in the bags, though, you would let Jolene know. Go to our shop, go to the messaging, give her a message that you're interested, and she will chat with you about these. They usually sell very, very quickly. These are all made with vintage, like antique. These are antique rhinestones, and these are all antique little bits and pieces and laces and all kinds of old things. And there's charms and pretty bows. There's pretty pieces. I have a video for this recently. We have this one. Isn't this pretty? It's got 2 cards in it. So we've got that. And then I have this one. Isn't this pretty? Beautiful, right? So we have that in there. I'm just showing you what's in each of the bags so you get a pretty good idea. There's a dozen pieces of ephemera in here. They're all full of laces and trims and all kinds of goodies. You guys saw me make those recently. This one too. This is a pretty piece of ephemera, and it's got another journaling card in it. So all these things can be used in your, and here's a sampler one. We did a video on that. So I have videos for all these. All these pieces we've been making, and they're all done in vintage laces and trims and a diamante and pearls and just gorgeous bits and pieces. Then we have in the back, we've got quite a bit in the back as well. We've got this piece. We have these gorgeous pieces. Isn't that beautiful? And this one. And then we have this double set here, which you saw me make in a video. So these are what's in. I turned this upside down because I really like the laces. So this concludes what's in this bag. That's 12 pieces right there of gorgeous ephemera, all handmade by me. And all the pretties. So this little bag is up for sale. And I would say this is kind of a shabby bag or vintage bag, pink vintage. We'll call this one pink vintage for now. And it has a pretty little bow, which I don't want to retie, so I'm kind of trying to do the cheat way. And just kind of slide it on there if I can. This also lets me see how well things are glued on. I see I could use a little glue right there. But that's what you do. When you start showing things, you go, oh, well, this is loose and that's this. And, you know, things come undone after a while. So anyway, this is going to be up for sale. And it will be not sold through Etsy, at least not at this point, because of the amount of, gosh darn, that's stuck on there. Fees they're taking from us is getting absolutely wild and crazy, and it isn't worth it for me to sell my work and then lose so much to Etsy. I never used to mind, but they've really gone crazy, I feel like. So my bigger things we sell and differently. You message us, we work out a deal on PayPal, and you don't have to be a PayPal subscriber. You don't have to have a PayPal account. You can do it as a guest and use your regular credit card. No big deal, right? Or your debit card or whatever you like to use to shop with. So, okay. So we have that one. Then we have this gorgeous bag with the flap. And this one has one extra piece in it. It has this beautiful, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. But this one is closed with Velcro because it is full. We've got vintage laces everywhere. And let me see what you can see. Yeah, you know, it's stuffed pretty well. There's a pocket here, so we have a little doodad there. Then you open it up and you go way down inside. So if you're getting this, keep in mind, there's a big piece of ephemera in the back, and it's got a pretty heart, and it's just made out of vintage book page. So you go all the way down in, push it into the bag, and then so you can fold it, and then you can add more. You can put a journal in there if you want. Great gift. This one, I believe, has 13 pieces. So let's grab what we have here. And we've got this piece, which I'm not going to open. It's full of stuff. We have this one. And I have videos for these with charm. We've got this one very similar to the last one, and this one has a pretty little tag in it. And then we have this beautiful piece and this beautiful piece. So you can see we have lots and lots of goodies in here. Oh, and that one too. Okay, did I take out two? No, there's more back there. Oh, goodness. Okay. There's a lot in here. I stuffed these bags thoroughly. And then we go to the next pocket, and we've got a few more goodies in here. Oh, we've got these. You've seen these. Okay, and I know some of you have been anxiously waiting for these to come out. So there they are. And look at these. Beautiful, right? So lots of pretty goodies. Lots of pretty goodies. There's 13 pieces in this bag. Ready for you. I guess I could turn that over. That way it wouldn't be so squished in there. And there you have it. So I kind of had this one, I think, over here. Got all these really pretty bits you kind of want to see, you know, because it's such a pretty little bag. And then you close it on up. You use we have some charms and a pretty goodie and a pretty bow. And these are ready to go. So if you're interested, let Jolene know. If for some reason they don't sell, I'll probably put them on Instagram. And if they still don't sell, then I'll put them in the Etsy shop. So kind of how the progression of these stuffed bags goes. And these are all pieces that I've done over time that you don't see all the time. And periodically, I still have 2 huge buckets full of ephemera like this that I will periodically be stuffing bags and putting them for sale in, you know, up for sale for those of you who want to get a hold of some pretty ephemera. Not have to make it yourself. Put it in your journals or gift it, or, you know, whatever you plan to do with it. Okay. I just ripped that all apart. There we go. Better me than you, right, though? I was being a little rough with that because of the doggone Velcro. Sorry. Let me see. Yeah. Get that all fixed and ready to go. I will be double checking every seam. I usually do before I ship it out to make sure everything is glued really well and ready to go. And of course, if you have any problems, just grab some glue and glue it back on, because paper and glue do separate it as time goes on. So those will be for sale in the shop. Yay, exciting, right? I think it's exciting. It's exciting to me anyway. Not the big bags, but some of the other stuff. Okay, I'm gonna move that aside because it's in my way. 1 minute, I'll be right back. Okay, now for today's project, now that I've shared all kinds of goodies with you. I always like to share goodies that I've either finished or I'm working on or whatever before. I can't share the last pockets because those went into the stuffed Christmas pouches, and those sold immediately and are already out the door on their way to their new home. So here we go. Alrighty, now I have a journal that I have put together. This is a Christmas journal, and this is called Dashing Through Winter. And this one is a jeweled design, and this kit is a digital kit that you can find. It's called Dashing Through Winter. I think it's called Dashing Through Winter on a jeweled design. So you can, and there's a link in our drop-down box for that. Oh gosh. Okay. So if you want to find that kit that I'm going to be working with a little bit, it is, here you go, Etsy.com shop. Okay. So, and it's a jewel design, and that's Jolene. She's our designer. She also runs our shop, which is the Design Journal and Supply Shop. So, you know, you find her both ways. So anyway, this is her kit. I have started a beautiful little journal. It's got some pretty vintage sparklies. It's got one of Claudia's pretty flowers. It's got vintage rickrack and laces. And it's got a few charms. And now, here we go. So I use some pretty fabric that I have, and I also use that fabric on here. So it's part fabric and part paper. And when you open it up, you have a pretty pocket here. That's also a fabric pocket as well as a paper pocket. We've got some vellum, and then we go through the journal. There are a variety of kits in here, mostly Jolene's. I think they're, and then we have some papers like from, I think either Inked Paper Art, Triple V Vintage, or from Baker Paper Creations. Oh, say that fast. I tried it. I couldn't do it. So we have, you know, I stuck in some extra pages from other things, but mostly it is all, like this one is Triple V Vintage. So you can see the pages that I've chosen. This is Triple V, I believe. Could be Paper Baker. Then I use some vintage pages. Oh, this is going to go on this page. I've started sticking things in here already. This folds out. Isn't that cute? And then we have some cute little charms. So today we're going to be crafting with some things to go in this pretty little journal, this Christmas journal that I have all put together and ready to go. Yeah, this is Dashing Through the Snow. She came out with this in 2020. Oh, I don't know, 2022 or 23. Been wanting to work with it. 2022, I've been wanting to work with it. It is in her shop right now. We're using that's a vintage doily. So we've got all kinds of lovely bits and pieces to decorate on and with. And I've already stuck a piece that I made. This particular thing right here is from Chapter 1 Papers. And then, you know, a variety of places that this comes from. It's a wonderful writing spot. I think I made this in a video long ago. So there you have it. This is what we're going to be making some ephemera for in a couple of our next few videos. So I'm super excited about that. And I have three projects I'm going to have going. I'm going to have our Nutcracker folio, Dashing Through, why can't I remember the name of that? What was wrong with me? Dashing Through Winter. And I'm going to be doing Italian Christmas Italian ladies. I'm going to be doing a project with that. So I have all kinds of goodies I've already cut out and prepped for this. Nope, that's another one. I was looking to see if I had the full kit, Dashing Through Winter, to share with you. This is Jolene's kit. So I'm going to have 3 different projects going that we'll be making things for. So we're not getting bored with just one project. You're not going, oh my gosh, here we go. I don't know if this is a full kit or not. I know all these pieces come from her kit, Dashing Through Winter, Jewel Design. Yeah, I have double papers, but it doesn't hurt you to look at it. So you can see that is this kit right here. And it is what we are going to be working with for off and on, like on our Merry Monday and maybe on our weekend crafting and maybe some of the others in between. We're just going to kind of, you know, do a little bit of everything. So I spent a lot of time fussy cutting everything. Well, not heavily, but I mean, look at all this stuff we have to work with. We've got all kinds of stuff to play with. So here we go. We've got words, which come from a Jewel Design. She has a lot of winter words plus daily words. She has religious words. She has, oh, see, we've got all these jewel cards. What I'm looking for, I think I want is like pockets, which would be here. I want to add some pockets to this. Let's see, what do we have here? I already cut all the ephemera up, so I can't even look at the ephemera sheets. I might have to go reprint those just so I see if I have, if I have any pockets here. I want to make sure I get all my pockets out because I want to decorate with pockets at some point. But what I'll do, I think before I get into decorating for this, we may save this for, that's a pocket. That is an envelope. That's an envelope. Okay. I just want to grab a few things too. I'm actually going to put this one over here with this because those are pockets. All right. Just dawned on me, we do have a project for today. I got so excited about sharing this new journal I was going to do that I Completely forgot what I was going to do today. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Sorry, squirrel. I squirreled on you. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's put that on the floor for a minute. What we're going to do today. Yes, alrighty. I remember now. Goodness gracious. But I'm going to be doing one for that journal. So, okay, we're good. We're just going to make some simple pockets like this. And this pocket is just, this particular one is from some old Christmas music. You can use whatever you want as your substrate. It could be a piece of folded packaging from Amazon. It could be an old envelope. It could be, you know, like any kind of flat paper. Oh gosh. And so, or you could be using some pretty old, what do you call these? Ledger paper. So today I'm using journal. I'm going to use, now this would be a little big, I think, for this journal. Hold on a minute. Yikes. Okay, because this is a pocket. And I think that would be a little fat. So what I was thinking was this can go into the Italian, Christmas Italian ladies. Oh, this is a piece I want to use also. This is the copy of an old music book I have that's falling apart. So I made a copy of the cover to use. And what I want to do with this one, instead of going long ways, folding it up and then creating like a pocket here and a pocket here and one here, what I thought I would do with this one is I would kind of fold it in maybe thirds. I've seen Heather, this is where I learned to do these, was Heather at, oh gosh, guys, please forgive my mind. It's really blank today. It'll come to me in a minute. Rose Hill Paper? Yeah, Heather at Rose Hill Paper Cottage, I think. Forgive me, Heather. I'm so sorry. I will look it up, make sure I put the right thing. But anyway, I folded that in thirds because I think that would go in one of these pages. Yeah, it will go on a page or tucked in or in a pocket. I'm thinking much better. Let me see. I think I can fold this down just a hint more to make it just a little bit smaller. But then, of course, it hangs over on that side. So let's see what we can do to make it there. Maybe that way. Would that work better? I just want to put it on like, I could just glue it to a page. That's what I'm thinking. Like something, like this page really isn't all that writable. So if you glued it to that, or paper clipped it in, it would be fine because you'd be creating an extra pocket. Like this one isn't particularly writable. Yeah, you could put it on a page like that. That would be cute. Now, we're going to turn this up, depending on how big you want your pocket. Yeah, see, that would be really cool in there. Okay, so we'll do that one for that. All right. And we're going to go, and we're going to fold down a little corner. So we have like a pocket there and a pocket back there. And we're going to want to make it look fairly old because this is a vintage, definitely a vintage looking paper. These are vintage children. Aren't they adorable? Don't you just love them? I do. I really do. I love this kit. I've been dying to work with it. It's broken my heart. See, look at those vintage images. Not to work with it. So I'm going to. So, okay, we have that. We have that. And we're going to do that. Now, I'm going to take some of this. This is the painter's paper. I buy this at my local painting store. I probably have tons of pieces of that. And I want to kind of put it on the back, and I'm going to just kind of crumple it up and put it on there. Did I make that too tall? We need to crumple it down just a bit more. Okay. And I want to cut that off on there. I want to glue it to the back because it is going to give us that old look. And before I do that, I want to kind of just make it look old and yucky. Old and yucky, that's a term, you know, right? And just sort of hit it with your distress ink. I'm using Vintage Photo distress ink. I'm going to put this on the edge. It builds up the edge of the paper, so it's, you know, this is an old, very old. Yeah, that looks cute. But I'm wondering if I want to put it maybe on this one. Or both, maybe. What do we think? Maybe both? Or just this one? And I'm crumpling this one up too. So what I want to, excuse me. What I want to do is just give this some ink to get some age. It's old, but I mean, and it's sort of yellowed on the edges, but not as much as I want. I'm helping it along a little. I'm helping the aging process go quicker. Because we've created a pocket here. So when we have this, we have one here, one there. So it's 2, 3, top 4. And then if you glue it in right, you could have 5 pockets. So you could put all kinds of yummy goodness into these pages. Yeah, and then let's do this on the back side here. And we can just kind of squish that up with that. I think we can do that. Yep, I think we can. So let's get that glued on there. What glue do I want? I think my art glitter glue, maybe? I'm not too worried about perfection here. And you kind of want to just sort of glue that all down a little bit. Give it a little smushy glue. Smushy, new word. Because we want it to be aged looking. And then this one, we're just kind of okay, that gives us some, and we're going to do kind of the same thing up there. We're going to give it a little aging. So now you get something that's looking a bit older. I do want to close up the pocket a little bit. Now let me see. No, I don't, because I remember that this is something you might want to open up. Normally you could write on the inside if this was a blank paper, but I'm using this as a pocket. So do I want to close it up? I do think I will close it. I'm not going to use this as one that you can... If it was plain on the back side, I would do that. So that closes this up, and it gives us a better pocket up here. And then if we're not going to fold that down, which we don't need to, we're just going to do the one side. There you go. Now you have a wonderful 5-pocket holder if you want. You could do this with any kind of paper that you're in the mood for. There. Isn't that pretty? I know it's kind of like, really? You think that's pretty? I do. I do. All right. So we've got a lovely little pocket there. Now, we could, and then this is the longer version. So again, this one, kind of scrunch everything up a little bit and just kind of give it this aged, well, that's naturally aged over there. I don't even have to help that along. You just kind of crumple it and do a little, and I think we would want to add some more paper. So I will rip off another piece. I like the paper behind it. I think it just adds a bit of something. I don't know, age, character, whatever you want to call it. And I like this paper because it's very sheer. I'm gonna, might help it. I don't have to work so hard. I feel like I'm working very hard here. I don't want to work that hard. Just to put this paper on here. It doesn't want to go on easily. There we are. Boy, that made it much more authentic, right? Okay. If you hear saws and things, my neighbor is getting solar panels put on his roof. So, you know, there's workers today. It's Friday when I'm making this. It's for your Saturday viewing. Sometimes I make my videos on the day they're going to show. Sometimes I don't. It kind of just depends on what's happening or what I plan for that day. And then let's get some more ink on there. I do need to find my, oh yeah, there it is. There's my vintage photo. I thought I lost it. I think I'm not going to like so much of that on there. I think it's okay there, but I don't like it over there. So let's kind of just, I don't know if I like that brown paper on there. Sometimes I really love it. Sometimes I don't. Today I'm not loving that brown paper like I usually do. But that's all right. Now this one is going to open, so we're probably going to keep it closed with a paper clip or something like that. This one's much thinner. We're definitely going to decorate these, but I wanted to do the bases first, and then we would go from there. Now, this one is probably going to go in with the things for the Italian Christmas ladies. And I'll show you the Italian Christmas ladies I'm talking about. For those of you who are new, you may not really know what I'm talking about. I use a lot of Rachel at Roxy Creations digitals at Christmas. Well, year round, but I do have a ton of her Christmas journals, but I also have a lot of her regular ones, and she has Italian Fashion Ladies, number 2, kit 2. I have kit 1 as well here with me. I have her tag kit, and then I have her journal and ephemera kit that is the Italian Ladies. So I'm going to mix those in with her brand new, let me get it. I got it. Digital kit for Christmas. And this is kit 2 for Christmas. Oh, excuse me, kit 9, but then there's backgrounds, kit 2 and kit 3 for 2 different kinds of backgrounds to go with the matching. So what I want to do is I want to add the Italian Ladies to her Christmas papers. And so I thought I might decorate these with that. Okay, let me check my time, see if I'm running out of time, you guys. And I'm planning to do a project, a full Christmas project with the ladies, the Italian ladies. But they're going to be Christmas. We're going to use the Christmas papers with the Italian ladies. I hope that makes sense. So we've got that. Now I'm thinking, and I also want to do what we call a wraparound page, which is from Rachel's weekly challenge. She created a fun project. So what I'm going to do, she used some kind of ledger papers that are Italian ledger papers. Let's see how wide I want to make these, because there's only so much that'll fit in a kit, you know, width-wise. We can only put so much in a journal. Yeah, these will be fine. If I do them in half, it'll be fine. So I'm going to make 4 of these. These are going to make journal cards, tall journal cards. They're not super tall, but how tall are these? These are going to be about 6 inches by 3.5 by 6. So that's a good size. So we're going to do some of those too, if we have time. If we don't, we will bring those back on Monday at our Merry Monday. Okay, so we might do those too if we have time. But I want to do these too. So I want to decorate. This one is going to need all that ephemera I just threw on the floor. Okay, I'm thinking I need some of that ephemera. I got words, that's good. Got some other images here. I've got kids and tags and those. All right, we've got plenty to play with. Let me put this one aside because this is going to be the Italian ladies. Now, if I don't have time for the Italian ladies today, that will be one of our videos next week, maybe like our Wednesday video, and then our Friday, maybe we'll work on the Nutcracker. So we'll see. I don't know. I might want to put one of these pieces in the Nutcracker. I'll have to look for a piece of music paper that I really like and maybe create a piece for our Nutcracker folio. For those of you who are new and you don't know, this is the Nutcracker folio that I've been creating ephemera for. So now I'm going to be creating a piece of ephemera for each one of these projects every time we come up with a new piece of ephemera to make for you guys. So this is not new, but it's definitely one I want to use. And I want to decorate it with something. So let's do, oh, cute. I got a lot of cuties. We could do something like that. That's too big. Oh, we've got some, oh, this is very cute. I found something. Got it. Didn't take me too long. Pair of scissors would be good. Okay, so how's everybody? What's new? What are you guys doing? Miss Betty, happy to see you back. Glad you guys are all hanging in there, and Mr. Santa Baby is in remission. Love you guys. Been praying for you nonstop. I hope that things continue to go in the right direction. Missed you a lot. Missed your comment, sweetie. Okay, so, oh, and I do love all the comments that I get. Thank you for every single one of you who comments on my videos. I truly appreciate you. And thank you for all the tips. So when you give me a thumbs up on a video, it means you liked the video. You want to see me keep doing it. You want to help my channel. And it's kind of like a tip, like when you go to the restaurant and they serve you good food and you're happy with the service and you're enjoying it. So you give your waitress a tip. Well, to give me a tip, the easiest way to do that and to help my channel is to give me a thumbs up and or a comment. Well, in addition, a comment, because I'd like both. I'm selfish. I want it all. Not selfish. I just want it all. Okay? All right. I'm trying to get stuff off the floor without falling out of my chair and hurting myself. I have this paper from another project, which I thought would work great in here. It's like sweater material. Yes, I thought that would be cool behind that. So maybe I could do that. I got that just like a tad too long. I won't throw it out because I do use all these scraps. I am definitely a scrappy girl. And this is from one of our digital kits in a jewel design. So you can find that sweater print somewhere. I don't remember where. I don't know. Oh yeah, love it. Now I want to grab my corner rounders. We'll see how far we get before we run out of time. I'm thinking this is the right corner rounder. Nope, that's not it. There it is. There it is. There it is. I see it. I think this is one. No. Well, is it the one? Let me see. Yes, that is the right one. It makes that ticket corner. It punches the ticket for you. Of course, these are flying everywhere. Goodness gracious, it's in my hair. All right, now, I might want to use a red, which I've loved my lumberjack. I'm really happy with the lumberjack and the green wilderness one. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Okay, I love it, love it, love it. Now, I want a little bit of... You guys, thank you. You've been over shopping. You went and got the gold mesh. And you got some of the other stuff. Thank you for visiting the shop and supporting us, because it really is your shop. We do it for you guys, so... It's not something we thought about doing until you were requesting stuff. And then it was like, well, maybe we need to. So we do. Just for you. We already had a shop, but we decided you needed a better one. So we started one just for you guys. For our crafty besties. You have a shop that caters to the things that I like to use in my journals and my ephemera. There we are. Now, these Saturday crafts are also a time to chat, catch up, get you up on things if something's going on. Many of you have been following me for almost 4 years. So you're very invested in myself, my kids, my pets. Little Miss Minnie is doing fabulous. She loves her new home. I hear from her mama all the time. We chat back and forth. We've become friends. And she's doing very well with her training and just in general. She's a happy, healthy little girl. So I'm thrilled. That's the puppy we found on our doorstep at the beginning of September. And we fostered her and found her a really, really, really good home that we're just so thrilled about. So I'm just giving you guys the updates on Minnie. For those of you who ask about her on a regular basis, she's doing good, really good. So she's training up beautifully. Very happy, very peppy. Hanging out with her mama, and the gal who took her in, her oldest son came to visit, and Minnie ran right up to him and loved on him. She wasn't afraid anymore because she used to cower when a stranger came around. So she's really come a long way. Okay, so we've got that on there. That looks cute. What else do we want? Do we want another picture on the background maybe? Let's see. The kids are cute, but I was thinking maybe more as a tag than just a photo of the kids. Let's see if I have anything else. Like, is there sleighs or... No, not there. So she's doing good. Daughter's doing good. She got a restraining order against the creep harassing her. So we got rid of him for now. Fingers crossed it stays that way. Ooh, that's really pretty. Maybe I could put... That covers up a lot of the music, though. Yeah, maybe we could cut off a little bit of the side so it's not so big. Let me see what else we have. I like that. Look at that. Oh, we have the pickup. That's kind of big, but I'm thinking that one if I cut it down. Okay. You can see there's lots of ephemera and stuff in this kit, so I think I want that a little shorter. And now what's going on with me, as I've told you, I have had just tons and tons of migraines. It just hasn't let up. Finally was able to get my, hold on one sec so I don't cut anything important off like a finger, my CT scan, and got the results immediately, which was not, it's never a good sign when you get your results right off the bat. So it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Yes, there's something going on in my head. Not cancer, thank goodness, but not something good either. Something that is terminal, that has no cure, no treatment, and is affecting me with migraines, balance issues, loss of words at times, which you see me lose words all the time, guys. I don't do it on purpose. Probably why I squirrel too a lot. It's affecting just my general health. So I will continue to do videos as long as I possibly can. But there will come a time, it's also affecting my coordination, muscle spasms, things like that. So there, whoops, that's the wrong one. There will come a time when I will not be able to do videos anymore. So I have 507 videos now. So maybe I can get to 600 before I have to quit. We'll see. It's slow moving. It's not moving fast, but it does affect me every day. And when I'm tired or stressed, if I get stressed, it's really bad. So, you know, I've got to be careful with my health. I can't overdo it. I can't overdo it with the videos. So you may see a bit of a difference in the amount of videos I do, or even the kind of videos I do. I know there was a... Yeah, there it is. These things are clear. These are, so somebody asked me, these are CD pocket holders. These are CD holders. They're clear pockets. So you can get them on Amazon. So yeah, I'm going to be not, you know, explains a whole bunch of stuff. And when I'm complaining about a lot of migraines, I'm not just being a little whiner. There really is something wrong. And a very good reason for why sometimes I'm not able to do videos, or the videos are less than stellar, or I repeat myself, or why I also have trouble making decisions. Sometimes it says, someone said, well, it takes you forever to make a decision. Yep, I got a problem. I could stop doing videos, but many of you have asked me to do them, want me to keep doing them. I assume you want me to keep doing them. Oh, I like the red. Wish I had green. Do I have green in this? No, I probably have some in the old vintage ones. me grab my vintage. Let me see how much time I have. We're going to get one done. That's okay. We only need to do one. Oh, let me see. Where did I put my... There they are. Here we are. I got these from Inked Paper Art. I order them every year if I can. I don't know if she has them this year. I haven't gone over to her site. Got a little bit of a stash. So anyway, I'm going to keep trying to do my videos as best I can. That's really pretty. I'm going to figure out which one I want to cut up. I hate cutting one up. I do. I want green or red. Maybe we'll save this one. I really like that one too. Unfortunately, you only get like one of each kind. Oh, wait, here's these. I've got 2 of these. I've got 3 of these. I don't mind cutting those up so much. Maybe I'll save that one. I'm hoarding. I know, I'm hoarding them. I can't help it. Well, there's only one of each style in here. And if there's more than one, then I will cut up the one that we have a lot of, right? So when you say, I hope you're feeling better, thank you. I try to do my best every day to feel good, but sometimes I don't. So I may skip a video or not be as bright and sassy as I'd like to be. All right, I'm trying to figure out where I want, let me figure out where I want to cut this. Do I want to try to get that? Yeah, I like that. So I don't want to use all of the doily. I like to, I don't want to waste it because I can use that for something else, right? So that's a little wide. So I might just like do that. I don't know if this is working the way I want it to work. Sometimes you're working on a project and it just doesn't come together the way you would like it to come together. I don't throw away any of my little bits, for sure. And you know what? I got that on there and I don't like it. Well, now that I cut up that beautiful vintage one, I promise I will use it on something somewhere in here. Just isn't what I want. So let's do something else. Oh, I kind of like this. Let's try that. I don't know. It's a little contemporary. I think I'm struggling with the contemporariness of what we've got here. Oh. Maybe just good old-fashioned snow mesh, or do I want a little sparkle? Maybe I want a little sparkle. Do I want a little sparkle? Maybe we'll do a little sparkle just to give it some zhuzh. So that's the latest around here. Not the best news, not the worst news. The day I'm making this is the service for my brother-in-law who passed away a few weeks ago. Today is the celebration of life, which I was not able to attend because it's in Wichita, Kansas, and I cannot travel. Sent my sister all kinds of flowers and goodies and cards and things that I've made for her. So she knows I'm with her. I talk to her on the phone on a regular basis. And he is my oldest brother-in-law. He was 77. Brilliant scientist, PhD, doctor. I mean, he's a doctor of science, so Dr. Ben Huey. And today is the service. So I'm pretty sad, but I am trying to be upbeat and just, You know, he said, plant something, grow something, do something for your community if you want to remember me. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll plant something in the yard for remembrance. I might put some, he loved bulbs and flowers, so I might do some flower. I have a bunch of bulbs to plant for next spring, so maybe I'll do those. So when they come up, you know, I can remember him. Maybe hubby and I'll do that after lunchtime or something. Okay, so we have that. Then I have all kinds of tags, lovely tags. Ooh, that's a big tag. I don't think I want to use that one. That's a little much. I know you guys can hear all that. Can you guys hear all that sawing? And I didn't realize they had to do so much stuff, make so much noise just to do a install. Well, we have that's going on. Then we have one of our neighbors is getting all new flooring. And so we've got just like, they're working on the roads above us. There's just a lot. Our neighbors getting their house painted. So everybody's in the fix it up before the rain comes. We haven't got our rains yet. They're due any time now. They start either just before or just after Halloween here in California. So if you're new, I'm in Central California, but I'm coastal. Not the inland, not the valleys like Modesto or any of that kind of thing. We're on the other side. We're more close to the ocean. So we have a pocket there, but we also have a pocket back here, which that would be great there. And then what else do I have to put in those pockets? I know I have, well, that's a cute one too. That makes a cute tag. And we have a journal card. So we've got all kinds of goodies. I'm just using some darker. I love that I have this on the back side, the sweater fabric. This is actually one of my real sweaters that we turned into a digital. All right. Might add a little red to that as well. Okay. Now that would go in that pocket right there. And we could add a tab, which I think there's some tabs in this kit. And then we have our little kids. That would look adorable on there. We want to round the corners here. And of course, all these things could be decorated up, but I don't know. I think they're so cute. They don't need a ton. I'll probably add some tags or some words. Words or numbers or something to them. I'm using Lumberjack for my red. I just love this red. It has black and red. It's like a double, like a Lumberjack plaid. I just love this ink. It's just beautiful. It's not too cherry or bright or overwhelming or in your face. We can have that there. What else have we got in the kit? Oh, there's our tab. See, I told you. Let's see. Oh, yes, we have one of these other kids. What else have we got? I have more. Oh, I love that. Let's add that. Okay. Oops, not that. Oh, yes, we wanted to add that to this. What do we want to add? Not the blue. Maybe the red and green or just the green? I think the red and green. Jolene has these in her kit, which these are very nice to have. What I recommend is you fold it in half. And then you get, gosh, noisy today. But lately, there's no good time to do a video because it's noisy every day. Yesterday, my neighbor was on the roof of his pergola, big giant pergola he has. And he was pounding and sawing. And so that was really in my backyard. Literally, my backyard looks into his. Because we're on there. Well, actually, they look down into our yard. But they don't see that much. So, yeah. Not a lot of privacy. I don't know what. Is this over here? Might have been over here. I don't know. So I want to give this some ink. Going crazy with the red ink, have you noticed? Love it. This is a good one to put on there too. So that's adorable there. This is going to go on top of this one. Very cute. Let me put this up here. I can hear everybody on the phone. We're supposed to have those guys come back and work on our shower, but I don't think we're going to do it. We're very unhappy with them. It took them forever to possibly get the pieces, and they keep trying to send out the crew that did such a bad job the first time, and we told them no way, and so we've been going round and round with them. I think we're just done with them. Not a company I would refer, I'm going to tell you that right now. So, okay, so we've got that to go in there. Now, the only problem with that is it would stick out of the journal, but I don't mind things sticking out of the journal as long as it's not an entire page, right? So, you guys get the idea. That won't fit in there. We do have lots of words we could add to this, which I probably will in my off time. Let me clean up a little bit. We got kind of crazy here with all of our stuff. Always have a ton of stuff. So this is our project, and we will do our best. Where'd the other one go? The blank one that I hadn't finished yet. Did I throw that on the floor too? Probably. I don't know where I put it. Anyway, doesn't matter. This one's done. So there we've got our cute little pocket that you could do to stick in your journal. And here's our journal. Did I leave that other one in here? Maybe I... No? Okay. So you'd find your page, which that isn't going to be it. That would be a good page for it too. You put it down on your page, and you've got a lovely 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you leave this open, you'd have a 5. See, and I don't mind that sticking out. That's a cute little... I could cut it shorter if I want, but that'll be cute because I'll have other tabs. And I'll have lace, and I will have, you know, more things coming out of this side as I fill this lovely little journal up with goodies. So there's our project for today, all finished. So I hope you had a good time crafting with me. Let me see what time it is. I think we need to be done for the day. Yep. All right, you guys. Have a super Saturday, a wonderful weekend. I love you all. I'll see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. Mwah. Bye-bye.